Um, uh, it's the boob. It's the boob calling. It's the boob calling.
Rob, where are you?
I am going live on Restream right currently.
Okay, because I was wondering, where the fuck are they? They're having a football game at the draft?
Yes,
Because did you see all those people?
they're right there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Saying, and it's
they're
great.
happy. They're happy that there's football now. Um, are you joining me on Restream or?
Well, I'm kind of doing three things here at once, but I have to call you on my phone.
Okay.
Okay?
I don't know how to.
Just like this. If I all of a sudden bust into fucking wrestling, oh my God. You have to forgive me.
Well, the
I'm not on to the 11th pick, so.
okay, the pick is in.
What is it?
The Jacksonville Jaguars. Huh?
Where are you watching it?
I'm watching it on the NFL Network.
Oh, so you got, okay, here comes Cordell. He's going to tell us pick is in.
I don't think the pick's in. It's just out there. He's got a couple guys with him. He gets booed everywhere he goes. I feel sorry for him. He might as well be Donald Trump. He might as well be Donald Trump, getting booed everywhere he goes.
I think would be great if these are the three guys that are supposed to go number one, and the number one guy's not there. That would be hilarious.
Nah, I don't know who that is. Hutchins ain't there, so.
So what if one of those guys don't go? Where are they at?
They're in Las Vegas. That's Derek Carr, Marcus Allen. I don't know who the guy in the middle is.
Oh well, okay. So one of those guys aren't going to get picked.
They're already picked. None of those guys are going to get picked.
Do you want to send a thing out or something, or am I already?
Well, your audio wise, you're there.
Oh well, you can leave it that way if you want.
Yeah, this way I don't have to. I mean, later on if you want to join in, but right now I got you on audio.
See, I have audio.
See if I clip you over here. I wonder if I could still say something.
Hello, my name is Dave, but I'm better known as the boob.
Yeah, I'll just hold you. I'll go downstairs. I gotta go downstairs. I'll get that clip and I'll clip you right near my microphone. I could turn you around. Look, it's Dave. Hi, Dave.
Hi. What's going on? Why is Ice Cube there? Ice Cube was drafted number one?
He was.
Who'd he go to?
He went to the Raiders.
Awesome.
Wow, Ice Cube's really short.
Hold on.
Ice Cube's really short. Whoa, look at Hutchins. Hutchins got a bunch of women around him. Hey, that was just Hutchins, and he had a bunch of women around him.
Oh. Well,
they're enticing the young man with hookers.
So what's Ice Cube doing? Is he announcing something?
He just did.
What do you announce? The number one pick?
No, he announced that he's Ice Cube and I'm a Raiders fan. Even though I'm from Compton and the Raiders play in Vegas now.
So if anybody's watching you, or just for my pleasure when I download this or record it or whatever I'm going to do later, the Briscoes have shown up on Impact Wrestling.
Dave?
I think I'm behind you. I must be behind you.
The Jacksonville Jaguars are on the clock.
Oh, okay.
There's a draft room.
It's a big pick for Tony Khan. He's got some money.
Hey, there he is. There he is with his mustache. He's got the best mustache in football. It used to be Jeff Fisher, but now Jeff Fisher is in the USFL.
And he's kind of chubby, Rob. He kind of let himself go.
Well, he's retired. He can eat now.
But he's a coach again.
Well, he was retired for like 7 years.
What did Carson Wentz do offseason? Oh, quarterback. Okay.
So anyway, before you popped in here, the Giants, right before the draft, announced that they are not picking up Daniel Jones's fifth-year option. So basically, in other words, you're fired next year, but have fun playing this year.
Can I do that to Eli also?
They kind of did, yeah. They did it to Phil Simms as well. They like doing that to quarterbacks, I guess. I hope they're not trading away one of these picks to get another shitty quarterback.
I hope not.
I just don't.
Hey, Fitzgerald is available. We'll take your 5.
No.
You can have Carson Wentz.
No, thank you. I would literally not root for the Giants ever again. That's how much I do not like Carson Wentz. I would become a USFL guy. I think they should trade 5 away to pick up Hutchinson from the Lions.
Is this who was picked?
I don't. If he doesn't go first, he grew up in Michigan. He played high school in Michigan. He played his college ball in Michigan. So he should probably play his pro ball in Michigan. But I don't want him to. I want him to go to the Giants. The Lions pick second. So if Hutchins don't go first.
Well, I was going to say, well, then he's not going to go to Jacksonville because that's in Florida. It's not in Michigan.
No. It's just whether he's going to go first or not. That's the deal. And Jaguars already, see, they've had all this time. Why is this taking us so long to make the pick? They're the first pick. There's nobody fucking like, whoa, who's we? You get your choice of who you want. Why is it taking minutes? The first round pick is the easiest.
Drama.
It's to give these idiots. It's to give those idiots time to fucking talk. They can do all their mock draft shit. I'm tired of mock drafts. Fuck the mock drafts.
Likes to be controversial. Tony Khan, the owner, likes to be controversial. And I could tell you, everybody they're showing, he probably won't pick.
Probably. I don't like mock drafts. I've never liked the mock drafts. I think it's stupid. I think it's asinine.
Right.
Hey, I can hear you wrestling.
Oh, sorry, I put it near the phone. Put it over here. It's the Briscoe brothers, man.
It's the Briscoe brothers, everybody. I was supposed to be podcasting, so maybe I'll start my podcast also while we're waiting for the pick to come in.
Well, while we're waiting for the pick, we're at the home of Trevor Walken.
Are we?
I don't know. Who the hell is he? He didn't even bother going. That's the guy they're going to pick.
Yeah, the guy who's not there. The guy who's not there is the guy who's going to get picked. Where the hell's my anchor? There it is. Now watch. This is going to be the phone without Sports Rob and the Boob. No, it's Johnny Astard. Fucking figures.
Doing a live podcast also? God,
I am getting technical. Well, I figured like I don't need the camera, so I was going to do the live podcast on my phone. And I forgot because you jumped on like right away. You threw me off. You threw me off my game, man.
It was 8 o'clock, and I was just streaming it off one of those sites, and I seen a fucking. I'm like, what the hell is this shit? This is the draft? I've never seen a draft like that.
It's been like that before, but it's usually just like a little area. They got like the whole fucking Caesar's Palace filled.
Yeah, something. I don't know what it is, right?
Oh, the pick is in. I should probably take my headphones.
Let's go, brothers.
I should probably take my headphones off so I can hear what the pick is.
Look at Tony sitting in the seat. Like, yeah, I bought somebody. I just bought me a guy.
There's a lot of Eagles fans. Oh, those are Jacksonville fans.
He's my favorite. He's my favorite owner of a football team since Jack Kent Cook. It's just because he's a fan. He's a real fan. He's what Snyder said he was when the Kent Cooks fucking sold. I'm a fan of the team. Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah.
Destroyed our football team, and you're a big fan. Yeah, sure, bitch.
Yeah, that's where Evil. I think that's where Evil Knievel almost died.
And the pick is in.
No, they just showed all the people. I think it's the Caesar Palace fountain.
Okay, yeah, I'm definitely behind you.
Well, no, you're not on the NFL Network.
Yeah, but this is where this is playing from. This is a stream from somebody.
It's usually. Oh, here. Okay, hold on. The first pick is coming in. Here comes Roger Dell. Say hi to Roger, Dave. Say hi to Roger. Make him feel good. Okay, the pick is.
Good job, Roger. You're doing great. You're the greatest NFL commissioner ever.
Well, they went Trevon Walker, so there's one of the guys I wanted the Giants to take.
So they didn't go with anybody that they just showed.
Yeah, he's not even there. He's the guy who you said was at home. There you go. But that was my second pick for the Giants, so they need to make a play for Mr. fucking Hutchinson.
See, like I said, look, he's smiling. He knows I'm gonna get some chicken. Anyway, he's like, I'm gonna be a wrestler. He's gonna be a wrestler also. He can become a wrestler, Rob, if you like.
Is it okay to kiss your mom on the lips like you just did?
I don't know. I didn't see it, so now I'm looking for incest.
Maybe that's not his mom. It might not be his mom.
that woman next to him or the lady in black?
The woman next to him.
Okay, no, the woman next to him, I think, is his mother.
Okay. So, all kidding aside, the Jacksonville Jaguars went Trevor Walker, edge rusher from Georgia. He had 65 tackles, 13.5 tackles for losses, and 9.5 sacks. He goes number 1 to the Jacksonville Jaguars. And Dave didn't say hi to Roger Goodell.
I did say hi to Roger Goodell. I said, Hi, how you doing? You were my favorite commissioner ever. And then I laughed.
He's technically mine, and I've gone through 3 of them. So
I like the guy before him. I don't know. What was his name?
Not Roger Goodell. Pete Rozelle.
Pete Rozelle. There you go.
No, Pete was the other one, wasn't he?
I don't know, but I remember that name. I remember liking him. I don't know.
Isn't Pete Rozelle the baseball player?
You don't think Roger Goodell, or he might be the whoever this guy is now, you don't think he's ruined and destroyed football?
No, I think the people that piss and moan and groan and whine have destroyed football. He's just going, you know what? To shut you the fuck up, okay. Oh, you don't want anyone to get tackled? Okay, fine.
I watched him for 20 some odd minutes. Beginning of the pandemic and after the, with Black Lives Matter and all this stuff.
He has to do that, Dave. He has to. Whether he agrees with it or not, he can't go out and say, I don't agree with it.
Understand that, but
he's not me and you, Dave. If he says something like that, it's like he might as well just quit and go grab his metal detector and go walk the beaches. Because his career will be fucking over.
So you think the pick is in already, baby? They know.
Yeah, see, they already know. Hutchins. They already knew. See, they didn't fuck around. They already knew. Hutchins. We're taking Hutchins.
It's like going to be all defense.
So my fucking draft is already going to be ruined. The two guys that I wanted the Giants to take are going to go 1 and 2. All right, hold on.
There you go.
Roger, the pick is in.
The pick is in.
Fuck.
Who'd they go with?
He's staying home. He's hugging the hookers.
See.
I think those are. I don't want to. Those are his sisters. Dave, you would like this guy. He did a little side story. He's the only boy in a house of 4 girls, and they used to dress him up as a girl and put makeup on him. And as soon as he said that, I thought of you.
I'm a Lions fan right now. I've become a Lions fan. Aiden Hutchinson, yep.
As soon as he told that story, I thought of you. I said, oh shit, it's Dave. Look at him strutting.
He's got to go 6 miles before he gets there.
Give me that hat. I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying home.
Now, will he be able to put up the height? Detroit's always had a pretty good.
Well, he came in second to the Heisman Trophy, and now he's the second draft pick. So, all right, now I don't care. I already don't care about the draft. The two guys, I was going, well, if this guy goes here, we'll get that guy, and we're not going to get that guy either.
Well, your guy stayed home, Rob.
Yeah.
The number 1 pick stayed home. That's how sure everybody was that this guy was going number 1.
That's how it was, yeah. Don't.
So, you know what I'm saying? He stayed home.
There's still one guy out there, but yeah, he's kind of a troublemaker. He's like one of them. He's a blabbermouth.
What do you think? You get rid of Brown? Kaepernick's still looking for a job.
No, I would definitely become a USFL fan then. So, in case you didn't hear, Detroit picked Hutchins number 2, so he's going to the Lions. Looks like the Lions are done. We're going home. We don't got to pick anymore. We're going home.
They're going to surprise you, Rob. I'm telling you.
Maybe I'll become a Lions fan.
I heard that this was the best.
Dave, he was fucking amazing.
In defense.
Is that you know? I know he's Michigan, so you know I know who he is.
Right,
he was fucking. Saying. Even though he played defensive end, he reminded me so much of Lawrence Taylor. If he was a linebacker, just some of the shit he would do.
I bet you Detroit will move him around too. He could. He doesn't look like a defensive end to me. No, I'm sorry. He looks more like a linebacker.
Yeah. But you leave him where he's used to. You don't.
Yeah, I understand that, but
Jesus Christ,
young, baby. Look at all the boys that were picked. Those are big ass boys. And I'm just saying,
Getting tired of holding you. See if I can put you. I'm trying to shove my phone in here. I'm getting tired of holding you.
He doesn't have that look. I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? You look at him, you think of defensive end, you think of a 200, 300, 400 pound guy, 300, whatever.
Jesus Christ, Houston didn't take any time either. Houston pick is in already.
All right, and you're up next.
We're fifth. The Jets are up next.
Oh, I thought it was New Jersey Generals.
So it's the Sportsrob and the Boob draft show, and the Boob is on the line.
I am. I'm here.
He's live in Vegas.
I am. I'm right out here in the crowd. Hey, with the fucking red thing, stop slapping me in the head.
Stop swinging your tassels.
We understand you're a Houston fan.
Jets.
There I am cheering on. I'm the chubby guy cheering on the Houston fans. That was me. See, that's how much of a delay I am on. That's where I was, and now I'm here. So you are giving me the pick is in. You're letting me know who gets picked before.
Yes.
I actually know.
Well, my screen says the pick is in. First round pick since 1917. I mean 2017, not 19. The Houston, they haven't had a pick since 1917.
I think that
okay. Now let's see if they take our offensive tackle. Fucking assholes.
Here we go.
Derek Stingley Jr., LSU cornerback.
Oh,
so that helps. That's a pretty high pick for a corner. That's weird that they went corner.
Yeah, well, but that kind of sucks because we need corners. That's what.
Well, Derek Stingley Jr. is going to.
He looked like a Redskin. He looked like a Redskin. Who's the lady that got his shirt that he's?
I don't know. We're not. We're seeing different things right now. I'm getting his clips.
Okay, well, there was a lady standing there with a cowboy hat on. Very excited.
Maybe she's a cowboy fan.
I don't know, but
she's excited. He's going to Houston. She's got a cowboy hat.
Right. I guess we're not showing since they say it took them 3 hours to get from the little room he's in.
See, now I see the lady, but she doesn't have a cowboy hat on. He's not there either.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What I saw was he wasn't there.
I don't know who the lady took her cowboy hat off because he went, Mom, take your cowboy hat off. Don't embarrass me, Mom.
That's his mom? So he's mulatto.
I don't know. She's got that weird thing. So the Jets are on the clock. We're going to a commercial on the NFL Network. I was supposed to start my podcast, and I never did. I put you down.
We're going to be on the 12th pick by the time you get there.
Right?
It's Dr. O's relief. Dr. O's foot care, folks. Make sure you get your Dr. O foot care.
Don't forget your Dr. Ho's foot cam. What's going on? Why won't my phone turn on? So I guess it's one thing if you suck, the draft goes pretty quick. Usually, I mean, I like picking 30th and 29th. That means you made the playoffs and possibly the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But when you're picking 5th and 7th, you had a shitty year.
Yeah, but I think you got number 7 or from somebody.
We got it from the Bears last year. We traded our pick so we would get their pick. That's what I hope they don't do this year. I'll be really pissed. Just to get a quarterback for next year. You got 2 high draft picks. Why waste one of them?
This quarterback group is not.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I'm not impressed with. That's why I was going edge rusher. I mean, I pick an offensive lineman, but don't waste a 5 on an offensive lineman because you're picking again at 7. So,
right.
Yeah, you're not going to lose that offensive lineman just from the person picking after you. So I would go.
You know what you want that offensive line.
Especially those 2 really good edge rushers just went 1 and 2. So now you're down to the 3rd best edge rusher. So I was like, So you might as well grab him now. Because he ain't going to be around much longer.
The pick is it. I got the pick is it.
I still have a commercial, so Dave might be running this pick.
No, it stopped.
Oh. I got a Shaq commercial. He's wearing somebody else's shoes.
I got a guy from Scrubs commercial.
Yeah. People are just seeing me with a phone up to my face. I forgot I was videoing. Sorry. You got the boob via live from Vegas.
Hey, how you doing?
Oops. Hold on.
Want to do it again? Hi, I'm from Vegas.
There you go. Okay, the pick is in.
Tom Brady is the pick.
Tom Brady goes to the Jets.
Oh, Christ. He's getting a reality show now, too?
Hey, look, it's The Sopranos.
Woke up this morning. Myself.
They're showing all the Soprano guys in Jets uniforms. Well, the Jets are really excited. Whoever they got, they really liked. Everybody's high-fiving and hugging. So they're really excited about their pick.
Wow, you had the same record. Tied for the worst record in the NFL. I'm sorry to bring it up.
Missed the playoffs 11 straight seasons. The Jets, that is.
Okay, yeah, everybody's high-fiving. I see this now.
Where's Fireman Joe?
I don't know.
That might be him, only he's not wearing his fire hat. Yeah. Let's go. The pick is in.
Well, they weren't supposed to go this fast, Rob.
Whoa, I almost fell out of my chair.
They're trying not to ruin your draft.
They already did. Fucking first 2 picks ruined my draft. The only thing I'll be happy is if they grab the hedge rusher 5th. I forget his name. If they should, I'll say it. But he was a problem. He that's why he didn't go higher. He had off the field stuff. He's kind of a dick, as they were saying.
Pick is in.
Pick is in. First pick since 1917. 4th pick. They go cornerback as well. Wow, 2 cornerbacks right in a row. Ahmad Gardner of Cincinnati. That's shocking. That is shocking.
After the 2 fucking assholes know that's what we want.
Yeah.
That guy.
Well, it's looking good. I unless they pick the Giants go offensive lineman with 5, I don't think they have to. They need to grab that 3rd edge rusher. So it fell right in their laps. But last time something like this happened, they picked Daniel fucking Jones. Hey, he's lost. He doesn't know where to go. Yeah, he's gonna work out well for the Jets. He don't know where he's going. I think he was leaving. I'm out of here. He was heading for the exits.
I wanted to be a Cleveland Brown.
Right? That's fine. I'm surprised he's not laughing. Now he's all embarrassed. He's all embarrassed. Like, oh shit! I almost left.
Because you know that opposing teams are going to be like.
Oh, see, he didn't wear his hat right. So fuck this guy. I'm glad he didn't make it. I'm glad he's not a giant. He doesn't even know how to wear a hat.
But see, guys will remember this.
Well, Roger said, "Hey, buddy, where were you going?" All right, Giants are on the clock.
Yeah, they are.
So we had two edge rushers, 1 and 2, and two cornerbacks, 3 and 4. The Giants should go edge rusher, but they're probably going to go offensive line. I don't see the reason why they would or should.
Okay, go ahead. Has somebody brought up the fact I don't remember 4 defensive guys going in a row ever.
I don't think so either. It's going to be 5 if the Giants do what I say.
Right. So that is part of the.
And that's what they're.
I don't even get the guy fucking coming to the podium and putting his hat on wrong.
Putting his hat on wrong and trying to leave.
I seen that. Oh, I seen the whole shit.
That was funny. And you think someone would have said, hey, where are you going? Bring it up. Hey, where were you going?
Opposing teams will be. Hey, I was over here. You went the wrong way.
I was waiting for you. Where'd you go?
Thanks for letting me have a touchdown.
Yeah, I don't like him. Look at his way he's wearing his hat. He's got a big bling bling around his neck.
Rob, I got some fucking white old dude fucking with glasses sparking to two brothers.
Oh, he's got a silver bottle of Coca-Cola or something around his neck and something that says sludge. I'm pretty sure it doesn't say sludge, but from here it looks like it says sludge or sauce. Maybe it's a bottle of hot sauce. He's going to be selling hot sauce for the Jets. Oh, it was sauce. Yeah, it was sauce.
Why am I seeing him not going the right way again?
I don't know, because they're talking about it, making fun of it. The NFL Network kind of shoved it under the rug. The Giants pick is in.
Okay, well.
This is the first 1971. The Giant. It happened before. Bless you.
Thank you.
I think they just said 4 defensive players hasn't happened since 1971.
Okay. I was gonna say I never seen it, so I was 1 in 71.
Why weren't you when you weren't watching the draft?
Exactly why I wasn't watching the draft.
I don't think back then. I don't think it was televised.
I don't know, Rob. I was shitting in my pants, kind of like I'm doing now. I'm just shitting in my pants 50 years later.
See, people make fun of people that watch the draft. I like watching the draft. I like to see because I watch college football, so I know a majority of the players.
You guys are excited. Got your fans.
I don't know. They don't look. Oh, we got a fist bump from that guy. Got a couple fist bumps. Oh, they left that guy hanging. Hey, turn around, fist bump that guy. You left him hanging. Oh no, he's in charge of the remote. Never mind. Our draft room does not look excited, Dave. Hey, there's Joe. Hey, Joe.
ESPN. That's what the NFL draft. Okay. Is that what you're watching?
No, I'm watching NFL Network.
Okay, well, I'm looking for a different one.
Hey, we got some kid coming out. Who's this kid? We got somebody pumping up the crowd for the Giants.
All right, you're on NFL Draft Live.
He's a Make-A-Wish kid, Dave. We got a Make-A-Wish kid announcing the draft. There's Joe Ruback, license plate guy. He's having fun.
Are you on Draft Live NFL Network?
No, NFL Network. I don't know the name of the channel. It's the NFL Network. We got some Make-A-Wish kid like hyping up the crowd.
I don't even have that. I got fucking your boardroom with a bunch of fucking idiots in suits.
Yeah,
you guys got a lot of fucking people in there.
Yeah.
That many people make your decision?
Yeah, that's probably the problem.
There's that guy that you know.
Yeah, Joe. I said Joe Rubeck. Yes, yes.
I'm on the Make-A-Wish kid.
Kayvon Thibodeaux. He was on my list. So they went defensive end instead of offensive tackle. Good move. Good move.
Is that your owner? The Make-A-Wish kid?
No, he was someone who won a raffle that a lot of like fans are doing to have somebody and have a fan announce the number one pick. But you had to have like I don't know what his Make-A-Wish problem is. I don't want to, not that it's a problem. I mean, he might have cancer, he might have leukemia, he might. He's got a Snickers in his.
Well, I'm wicked behind you, so.
Well, you're on a computer. I'm watching it live on television. Whoever, if there is anybody watching me right now, it's just the back of my phone because I'm turned to watch TV, and it's the back of my phone, and you're like in my eyeball.
Yeah, that's what I see. I see your eyeball.
But the part that's recording it is like nothing. It's just me. It's like, why is this guy talking on the phone? This kid's excited. Holy fuck, he just attacked him. Maybe that's his Make-A-Wish thing. He's an excitable boy. He just attacked our number one draft pick.
Yeah, my phone's gonna die anyway, so I got to your pick.
Okay, our guy seems to be excited that he's a Giant. So that's a good thing.
He's walking in.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put my phone on charge, and I'll come back to you.
All right.
In a little bit. The boob's got signed. Well, I'm in Vegas, and they've called me to the war room because we're 6 away.
Ooh, he was an Oregon Duck too. Okay, that's how I knew him. He was a duck. Quack, quack. All right, do that.
So TJ must be really excited because he's a Giants fan also, and he's a Ducks fan.
That might be it.
Yeah, so there you go. Hey, he went the wrong way too.
Okay.
Yeah, look, he got his hat on. He dancing. All right.
Wait till the Make-A-Wish kid attacks him. The Make-A-Wish kid attacks him.
Oh, wait, you know what? Oh, wait. Wow, yeah. Ooh, ah! Oh, yeah. That's excitement, Rob. That's what I get out of you.
That's what we need.
Fucking excited like this kid.
I said you.
Yeah, he's going to be fucking next year. When he watching this guy, you're going to watch this kid, he's going to be freaking out.
Right?
Every game. All right. There you go. Well, I'm glad that his wish was. This guy seems pretty cool. Seems like he wants to be there.
He's got the.
So
Ooh, we're
I'm the
talking about
boob,
someone
and
else.
I'm out of here. So I'm gonna say peace, love, monkeys. Until next time, I'll talk to you guys.
All right. I'll see you in a bit. All right. So the Giants get kind of their man, and he's excited to be a Giant. I'm pretty excited. If Hutchins wasn't going to be a Giant, I'm glad that Thibodeau is, or Thibodeau. Um, very good. I'm like I was telling the boob. The Giants picked 5th and 7th. The two guys went earlier. So why waste your 5th round pick on an offensive tackle? The Panthers are picking now, and then the Giants pick again. If they're gonna go offensive tackle, now's the time. There's still some good defensive players out there, but we've had 5 defensive players go. Edge rusher, cornerback, edge rusher. So this is going to be a defensive kind of thing here, which is a good thing because the later picks now, you can get your wide receivers, your running backs, your linebackers, because they're still there. So I don't know. The Giants are picking 5th and 7th. I don't know when they pick again. I think they have another pick in the first round. I'm not sure. But I'm excited about this. I mean, I would have been more excited if it's Hutchins. Um, there was another edge rusher. There's still another edge rusher out there. This is a different guy. But the one he was a good player, but he had off the field issues. And there was from a lot of the shows I was watching, a lot of teams were like kind of shying away from him. So already at pick 6 and for the Jaguars, I'm gonna hit the head. So enjoy the dead air. I don't think you can pause this. I don't think pause is one of the options. But I gotta pee. So when we come back, we'll do the Panthers, and then the Giants are up again. Pretty sure they're gonna go offensive lineman. They have their pick right now. Unless the Panthers pick an offensive lineman, the guy they want is going to be there. So stop babbling. I'll come back in a few minutes and we'll do this again. Oops, I almost ended it. All right, I'll be right back. Drizzly. So, just when I said the Giants need an offensive lineman, the fucking Panthers take an offensive lineman. So, Ikenanukanu, I can't even pronounce his name, goes to the Panthers. He wasn't on my list for I made a list, but I accidentally erased it. So there's a list, but there's not a list. But Iquanu is his name. But yeah, I think it's not a good. I mean, Jacksonville, they didn't need a quarterback, so it was made sense that they went defense. There's just, I mean, I don't want to say there's not any good quarterbacks, but there kind of isn't. I mean, they're good, but not. Hey, well, let's get this guy. Kind of. That shit's not happening. I mean, they're out there. I mean, you could get a franchise quarterback, but it is what it is. Sorry, I need my tripod. It is what it is. And the Giants are on the clock again. Their pick is already in. The draft is moving along very fast. Very, very fast. Right now, I'm setting up another camera. Might have to turn that shit down. Oh, sorry, everybody. Sorry about that. All right. I don't think they better not. I don't want them picking a quarterback. So the Giants pick is in. Evan Neal, tackle. Nice. Alabama. You're right. All right. Giants' first two picks. I am happy for. I am happy with these picks that have come in. We're just setting up the camera right here. I I'm happy with the way things have turned out. Um, I mean, it happened the way it happened. Um, Nothing the Giants could do about that. But it is what it is. And they took the two best players that were available. Neal was definitely on my radar for offensive linemen. So we got that set up. But yeah, I'm the Giants needed a pass rusher. The Giants needed a defense. I'm an offensive lineman. Very good player. Could and should make an impact right away. I think that was a good pick. A good pick. So they go edge rusher and they go tackle. So, and I don't know if they pick again in the first round. I don't think they do. So my draft might be over for now. The Atlanta Falcons are on the clock as we talk. So I'm happy. I would have really rather Hutchins go to the Giants, but he did not. So we're good. We're still good. I'm okay with this. Thibodeau was definitely on the radar for the edge rusher. I had three of them. All three went. Walker could have been easily a Giant. Hutchinson could have been easily a Giant. And Thibodeau should have been equally a Giant. And he is. Another guy should come right in, make a fucking impact. And the Giants' defensive line just got better. That's all I'm going to say. It just got better just now. And that is something the Giants need because they have to get pressure on the quarterback now because they literally got rid of their secondary. Their secondary is gone. So it's just you got to sit and see what happens now. So I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm thrilled. Right. I'm sorry. I'm looking at stuff that I can talk about, but right now the pick is in Atlanta Falcons. I don't really need the headphones, do I? I don't know why I have the headphones on. I'm listening to nobody. The pick is in uh, Atlanta Falcons. Drake London, wide receiver. So the first big name wide receiver goes USC. Drake London goes to the Falcons. So we finally get an off. Well, we had 2 offensive tackles. So now we've gone 3 offensive players. And now we wait. Got the Red Commanders, the Red Commanders up in a couple picks. So see if the boob comes back and does the thing for them. So even though I'm showing the draft, I mean, there's no audio or anything like that. So hopefully they don't ban me. Block me. Pretty sure this is going to Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. So it should be going out to all 4 major platforms. I'm on 4 major platforms, bitches. This is what I wanted to do. And I'm going to have to tell the boob to do it on his phone. Like to join. All he's got to do is just go on his phone. Like right now, I got 2 other phones here. I could be on other things. But right now, read only. I think I'm drunk. Seahawks on the clock at pick number 9. All right, I'm trying to send out the invites. YouTube. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. All right, so links are out there. Anybody that wants to join and chat, come on in. And we'll see what we can do. I don't know how many people I can get in here, but I can shut the camera down and use that for somebody else. Right now, we're at a diagonal shot there, so I'm gonna go move that camera while we have a commercial. This is a projector. This lady, that man, are guilty. They're guilty, I say. Sorry, I was playing. Yeah. That's a little better. I shut that off. Now I did that, but now I'm in the dark. This is how we do. This is how we do at night.
One of those guys could be called right now by the Seattle Seahawks, making their first top 10 selection in the draft since 2010. One of the reasons why they haven't picked him this high is because of the guy that they traded away to get this draft pick, Russell Wilson. This was Denver's pick. It is now Seattle's. Well, if the pick is in, that's the surprise to me. I thought John Schneider would trade out. He loves trading back. Okay, here we go. Take it away, guys.
Okay, pick is in. Seattle Seahawks with the 9th pick. Possibly the first quarterback. They need a quarterback, so I'm just saying. Oh, they go tackle. Charles Cross of Mississippi State. So they go tackle. I thought for sure they'd go quarterback. But that did not happen. So now, Giants did good. I mean, 3 tackles have gone, and we're only at the 9th pick. So 3 tackles and 3 edge rushers have gone. The Giants, did they get the best of the 2? But arguably, depending on who you talk to, I mean, you talk to me, Hutchins was number 1 out of the 3. Walker, number 2, Thibodeau, 3. So it fell to where, so at the time, he was the best player out there. They grabbed him, so he's not a slouch. I'm not going, oh, he's not a slouch player. He's a very good player. Don't know much about the tackle, but I don't know. It's the position. I couldn't tell you who the Pro Bowl tackles or any. I don't know their names. I don't even know the Giants tackles' name. I used to back in the day. You had Bart Oates, Nelson, Ard, Billy Ard, guy with the nose. Oh, Brad Benson. I already said Brad Benson. But that was back in the day. Like right now, I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you who our offensive linemen were if I tried. I couldn't tell you. I'm just flipping around different. Trying to see. Now, am I going to get in content trouble? I don't know. Why won't this phone turn on?
Okay, as you see, there is the draft room in Washington celebrating Charles Cross now making his way to Seattle. So now it's time for the Jets, who are on the clock, less than 5 minutes to go.
So pick 10 goes to the Jets. Jets again. And then I believe we have Washington. Got Washington at 11.
That trade obviously did not materialize. By tonight, the Jets now set to pick. Unless in the next 4.5 minutes, the Jets logo turns to a San Francisco logo, which would blow the roof off of this entire city. But of course, there's a lot to get through from physicals and contracts and talking about his usage. But that's for
his usage.
The Jets now are on the clock. They chose Sauce Gardner, 4th overall.
It's moving along. I think it's moving along. The pick is in. So it's that kind of draft where people are going, hey, this is the guy we want. He's there. Okay, here you go. So the pick is already in. It's really the announcers and the people talking, just slowing it down. So like right now, pick is in. The commissioner should be already out there going, hey, the pick is in, blah, 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 blah. With the 10th pick, the Jets pick, and then we move the fuck on. It's the announcers and just everything else, the bureaucratic bullshit prolonging this. It's like everybody predicting this and then like mock drafts. Like I went into this earlier. Fuck the mock drafts. I hate those fucking things. I think they're stupid. Well, this is what these guys should do. Who the fuck are you to say who should do what? I don't agree with it. It's ridiculous. It's silly. And the pick is in. The 10th pick, the New York Jets are picking. Wide receiver, Garrett Wilson, Ohio State. He's got an interesting suit on. It's like half gray, half white. And on the gray side, he's got a white sleeve. And on the white side, he's got a gray sleeve. It's kind of interesting. Looks like a black and white cookie. And no, that wasn't racial. He looks like a black and white cookie. Look, half his suit is one color, although he's a gray and white cookie. That's a long walk.
He can get some receiver screens, quick slants, hitches in this guy's hands, and he can make something special. He can either fly sweep up, he can either do everything that. I think this guy's a chance to make an immediate impact right now. He's going to have to learn the OH is now a JETS. He'll learn.
JETS, Judge. The Washington Red Commanders are on the clock.
There's a lot of polish there. He turns corners inside out routinely. He can win with his quickness right off the line. Watch this release and the separation he creates down in the red zone for a nice easy down for C.J. Stroud. And then go up and get it. This is a young player against Clemson in the playoff. That's the catch.
So is this...
Joe Regard Wilson, that first weekend going up against Sauce Gardner. Good luck to see that one, Joe. Good luck to see it just because of that.
That guy's name was Sauce. I think my phone is dead.
Clutch situation, short side of the field, snowing, it's cold. C.J. Stroud with a great ball. He goes up and gets it in a huge win in a 50-50 situation. Melissa, this guy is a player, and the Jets got themselves a playmaker.
That's a much-needed rest for the New York Jets. You are headed to New York. How does that sound to you?
I mean, it sounds awesome. I'm just so blessed to be here right now. And I've been at the New York Jets take a chance on me.
There's really only one way.
Take a chance.
How are you going to help them do that?
Yeah, I'm coming in and be myself and, bring what I do to the table. And, try and do it at a high level and try to bring up my teammates, all that. So I'm just really excited to get to the Big Apple for sure.
I love it. Going to the Big Apple. Pearls and all.
Going to the Big Apple. Going to play some ball in the Big Apple.
The Saints just moved up from 16. The Commanders moving down. Who will the Saints?
Okay, so this will make Dave happy. I don't think so. The Saints and the Commanders, or the Washington Redskins, as we like to call them, do a trade, and now the Saints are on the clock at 11. I don't know where that's sent because they didn't tell us where that puts Washington. That puts Washington at 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 now. So Washington has moved to pick 16. They traded with New Orleans. I'm thinking New Orleans wants a quarterback. What do you think? We don't need that commercial. I should just shut the commercials off. So that to me, little surprising. That Washington did that. And unfortunately, Dave is not around. So find a job, you bum. Yeah, I'm a little shocked at that. I'm pondering it. I'm pondering it and pondering it and pondering it. A little shocking that Washington would trade away their pick. So he's not going to be he is not going to be happy when he comes back to hear that. They didn't trade their first pick away. They just Instead of picking 11th, they're picking 16th now. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, 16. With a trade from the New Orleans Saints. I'm thinking the Saints moved up because they want a fucking quarterback. You got Minnesota, needs a quarterback. Houston needs a quarterback. Baltimore does not need a quarterback. Philadelphia does not need a quarterback. Washington doesn't think they need a quarterback. So Washington now is picking 16th in the third round, 90th. Well, I wasn't done reading that. They were showing what they traded for the picks. They got two other picks.
Well, I think you look at the receiver run. Drake London went at 8. We just saw Garrett Wilson go at 10. And I think when you look at some of these other teams, Philadelphia being one of them, if you want a wideout, that run, you might miss out if you sit where you are for the New Orleans Saints. And you make the move in Terry McLaurin.
See, they're saying right now that they're Saints went up to get a wide receiver. I think they traded up to get a not a running back, quarterback. What the fuck am I talking about? All right, we'll pick it in. We'll find out why they wanted to move up so badly. Who's got some friends with him? Whole bunch of people. Moose. There's another guy there they didn't announce. So it just announced that there's going to be games on Amazon Prime this year, Thursday Night Football. So it's a good thing I have Prime. So we'll see. And meanwhile, we're still waiting for the pick. Wide receiver, Ohio State. Chris Olave.
Himself an Ohio State teammate instead of Terry McLaurin. So, yeah, let's not forget Michael Thomas is coming back this year. And now Olave and Thomas will be there with Kamara for
And what they were talking about, too, is there has just been a trade for spots at 12. I guess the Lions just moved up, I guess. And the Lions need a quarterback. I just said the same thing about the Saints, but the Saints went wide receiver. But if the Lions can move up now and get a quarterback, pretty good fucking draft for the Lions. You get Hutchins, and then you get the quarterback you need. Because there has been not a quarterback taken yet. So no running back either. But running backs, we usually don't get to late first round or early second round. Yeah. It was good to see a Wolverine go in a draft early this season as well. So the Lions traded up to go 12th, and their pick is already in. See, this is how quick this should go. Pick is already in. They should be announcing it already. But because these guys have to talk and show us stuff, and we're still talking about the guy who just was drafted. But now we're...
So there's the Buckeyes and the wide receivers, both of them off the board already, Rich. As you can see, we've seen this before, Ted Ginn and Anthony Gonzalez in 07. The wide receivers from Columbus being picked in the first round. Michael Thomas, as we said at that point, Mike, he likes it, let's run it. And he doesn't mean the football, he means the offense. Eric Warner, take it away. I tell you what, guys, I love this move. One of the hardest things for any quarterback is when a defense can play downhill, meaning you don't have the guy that can really stretch the field. Michael Thomas has been incredible for this Saints team, but the one knock is he's not the guy that's going to get down the field and make the big plays. There's a lot of
Right. I keep forgetting I'm doing this. I'm just...
Michael Thomas and Deontay Harris was a guy that I thought really came on last year. A little jitterbug that can throw you inside. So Jameis Winston's got to be smiling right now, saying, hey, I got to prove myself. Now I got a bunch of guys to be able to do it with. All right, time for the welcome to prime time for Chris Olave, delivered by Pizza Hut. Melissa?
Back-to-back Buckeye receivers taken. You both told me earlier you don't look at mock drafts. You didn't care where you went, yet the Saints move up to get you. What does this mean to you?
So that's a good thing for Ohio State. I don't know if you heard that, but back-to-back Ohio State wide receivers went 10th and 11th. All right, now the Lions have Jared Goff. I just said they needed a quarterback.
Because the Lions moved up from 32 all the way to 12. And for the right to do that, they swapped second-round picks with the Vikings. The Vikings now move 20 spots down in the first round, but move 12 spots up in the second and pick up a third. Meanwhile, the Eagles and Texans just struck a trade. The Eagles were picking 15th. They're now on the clock at 13 with the Texans moving down to 15, and we're about to get the Lions pick. You think this is for a quarterback? If you move this aggressively up.
Yeah, I agree. They're saying that there was just a bunch of Philadelphia moved, Houston. Everybody was doing trades. The Lions just traded with Minnesota. and swapped second round. I think his quarter, even though there's Jared Goff is there, but he was there last year and wasn't impressed. I think the Lions are going quarterback. Wow, wide receiver. So 3 wide. The wide receivers are coming out now. That I was shocked.
Interestingly enough, using the pick that they got from the Rams to acquire Jared Goff and call up Matthew Stafford. Speaking of roller coasters, think about our discussions.
That was shocking to me. That
There aren't going to be any quarterbacks that go. Oh, I have to take quarterbacks. Oh, we're going to run a quarterback. Here comes a perfect quarterback spot. He doesn't go. I talked with someone with the Lions a couple weeks ago. They wanted a big receiver because of Brown, St. Brown. He played awfully well for him down the stretch. They just didn't want a little guy. Jameson Williams fits the bill. As you can see, there's not much in his video. Certainly, you go out and get his jersey to join the Detroit Lions. Joel particularly. Well, I just love that he took his future into his own hands, guys. Remember, he was the clearly fourth wide receiver at Ohio State, behind the two guys that were just selected, Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave, the guy that's still in Columbus, Jackson Smith and Jigba, probably the first wide receiver in next year's draft. So he goes down to Alabama and has a monster season. By the way, there were no hard feelings in that transfer. In his bye week at Alabama, guess where he was? Back in Columbus, visiting his old mates at Ohio State. That's the Joe Flacco 2 cents right there from inside the draft hall, where this young man is going to collect his new professional football jersey, joining the Detroit Lions. Yeah, there's fast, and then there's that. I mean, Jameson Williams is in that rare company. The GPS numbers back that up, by the way, that the teams have. That speed is legit. He might not have that change of direction that Tyreek Hill has, but I think he has that top gear, which is insane. Ludicrous speed. You want to go Spaceballs. The toughness, you see that with him as a gunner. Obviously, he's coming off that ACL injury. Rich mentioned it, though. Moving around pretty well. I think they should be ready by the middle of October, according to teams that I talked to. This was one big play after another for Alabama. You could throw him a little slant and then watch what he does with it. He's going to run away from everybody on the football field.
Damn.
He makes it look effortless.
Damn. Boy got some wheels.
Fast, front line, straight line guys. They can't get in and out of the break. Did a nice job there. And here he is with the burst, the double move. Again, look at this separation, working against Georgia, tracking the ball down the field. That's something he does naturally as well. These are home runs. The Detroit Lions, he's not going to have to touch the ball 8 or 9 times to have an impact on a football game. He's going to be able to do it in 2 or 3. And this type of a guy, he creates big plays in a team that's trying to catch up. As his rehab process, as you see right here, it's now time to welcome him to prime time, delivered by Pizza Hut.
What an incredible, emotional roller coaster.
All right, I might be done. I'll start flicking the TV around to see what's going on. I'm a little bored.
Honestly, I ain't gonna speak on that, but I'm just ready to get to work, you know?
How are you health-wise? How's the name?
Everything going good. Getting back to it. Should be back soon.
All right, man, a few words. It's a big night for you. Congratulations.
Yeah, whatever.
Nicely done right there. All right, so the Eagles traded up 2 spots. Their pick is now in. The Ravens are now on the clock. The Texans were supposed to be 13th. They're now 15th overall. And the Washington Commanders have moved down to 16. And those are the next selections that are coming up from Las Vegas. Don't go anywhere. The Eagles.
I'm going to hang out until Washington's pick, just so I can see who Washington gets. I don't care who Baltimore, Houston, LA, Philly, New Orleans, Pittsburgh, New England, Green Bay, Arizona, Dallas, Buffalo, Tennessee, Tampa Bay, and then Green Bay again.
Do you like single origin coffee? Me And don't you just feel like everything sounds warmer on vinyl? I do.
Pepper, oh no, they didn't. Papa John's just took all that pepperoni and hand stuffed it inside that garlic kiss crust. And this here ain't just any pepperoni. Oh no, no. That's Papa John's.
This is what the boob is watching.
Okay, here it goes. Growing up, if we weren't living in tents, we were in trailers with holes in the floor or small houses covered in mold. And the more money my dad did bring in, the more drugs and anger came with it. I had to grow up during the most important years of my life without my mom. She wasn't there to teach me how to do my hair, makeup, or help me get ready for prom. I didn't have mommy there as a shoulder to cry on, and literally was left sobbing in a pile of dirty clothes. To this day, I do my own makeup before shows because from a young age, I learned that if you want something done right, you do it yourself.
Oh shit! Rat commercial.
Are we both in the same errand?
Are we both buying gifts?
Could it be for the same person? Mine is a thank you farewell gift because she's just finished.
Turns out Michael Buffer speaks like that all the time. And it turns out that General is a quality insurance company that's been saving people money for nearly 60 years. Well, great, well, right. And nearly 60 years of quality coverage, go with the General.
Legal season's juicy stuff crazy, Greg. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
$3.49. Is it Tuesday? Walk in, walk out. It's legal season. Pizza, pizza.
The time-saving element of Tovala has definitely changed my day, my night, and it just makes life easier for me. Tovala is my personal shop.
Tovala. Browse this week's meals at tovala.com.
Now that they have their team, it's time to get their gear. Grab your phones and scan the QR code on the screen to get NFL draft day jerseys and caps.
Good times never seem good.
Ravens' latest pick is in. The Texans are now on the clock. The Eagles' pick's about to be announced because the Eagles and Texans made a trade. What's going on? It's the word that who a team traded over. The Eagles leapfrogged the Ravens. Everyone in the world thought Jordan Davis from Georgia was a Ravens pick. Now the Eagles over to get a potential replacement for Fletcher Cox. All right. So would you agree with that, tea leaf? I was in Philadelphia in the personnel department when we traded up a few spots 10 years ago to Fletcher Cox. Maybe history repeats itself. And the reason I like Jordan Davis in Baltimore, coach, was that he had Calais Campbell there as a model in the room. Fletcher Cox is in the room. That would make it work real well if indeed they take it.
Eagles are on the clock.
Texans get a 4th and 2/5 to move down 2 spots. They now have 13 draft picks in this draft.
They traded with Houston. Houston is picking 15th. It's getting confusing.
Eagles picks. Again, they picked 18th overall. And the Ravens pick is in, so you're going to get some back-to-back picks fast. Then the Texans are on the clock. The Washington Commanders will move down from 11. So the Saints could move up to take Chris Olave. They select. And it's the Chargers and Eagles again. And the commissioner, no doubt, about to announce who these young folks are. Joining me for the Eagles pick are 6 high school tackle and flag football captains from teams across Clark County and Las Vegas. They truly exemplify those values of respect, integrity, resiliency, and responsibility to their teams. Congratulations to all of you on your accomplishments and good luck on the upcoming season. You're welcome. The Houston Texans have traded the 13th pick to the Eagles. Eagles select Jordan Davis, defensive tackle, Georgia. And there is the Georgia Bulldog who lit it up.
So defensive tackle Jordan Davis of Georgia goes to the Eagles at pick 13. So big old defensive tackle. He's got a weird suit on as well.
As the Eagles trade up to jump in front of the Ravens and take Jordan Davis. Jordan Davis and Mailata, the big left tackle for the Eagles. Okay to watch that one in practice as well. Two of the biggest human beings you'll ever see. He's going to get to see Evan again inside the division. Alabama, Georgia, they're going to get a chance to tussle as well.
They're going to get a chance to tussle. They're going to tussle.
Much like Albert Ainsworth when he was a young player with the Tennessee Titans. Well, that's a great comparison. And you notice you said Tennessee Titans. Everybody's going to scream. You didn't do anything in Washington. There's a reason why they paid bucks, though. That's what he did in Tennessee. Big time reason for you and for Coach. He came in, he was about 360 when they lost Alabama in the SEC title game. He's about 340 when they beat him in the national championship game. 341 in the combine as we saw all the bounce. I think to stay on the field, get down to 325, 330. Get 3 plays out of this guy. I think that's the next step for him. Just ultimate conditioning. Yeah, the big thing when you watch him on film, he goes forward. He just keeps advancing.
He goes forward. Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Just go forward.
Coach at Georgia, we had so many guys who rotated people through, beating people. He didn't play. He played really less than 30% of the snaps on defense. Conditioning. So he can be that 3-down menace that you described. The suit, it looks like he just crossed the finish line, right in Philadelphia. Nice. I think it's a sash of some sort. I love hearing the TSOB in the background. You hear the music? Sound. Philadelphia. Where's Tom Cornelius when you need it? Good dance on going. Jordan Davis swallowing up the commissioner of the NFL right here as he's getting set to hold up the Philadelphia Eagles. Better be a large jersey. That one's not going to fit. That's not fitting. That's not enough jerseys. They're going to need to order one. Hopefully. They're going to need a special. Hopefully they kept the receipt. You see my Hainsworth comp there. He's got tremendous range against the run. And I think the potential is there for him to develop more as a pass rusher once the opportunities present themselves. You want to double him. He doesn't have any problem with that. He eats double teams. And then still.
Got to admit, I'm kind of bored. Giants aren't picking again till tomorrow, so this show is over for me. But I'm hanging to see what Washington does, and that's about it. Kind of want to know who's going to pick the first quarterback. Kind of want to see who's doing that.
That's powered by AWS Draft School right there. So Jordan Davis is now in the NFL. The Georgia Bulldog. We saw Trevon Walker and Jordan Davis. Now, was it Jordan Davis who waited for Trevon Walker to be done with his? They all on the bench and waited for it. It was also Wyatt was there as well. Right? Devontae Wyatt. All the Georgia kids sat there and waited.
All the Georgia kids.
I wonder if they're now going to wait for everybody else. The Kobe Dean's back there as well. So never know. The Philadelphia Eagles are going to be on the clock again shortly. The Ravens pick is in. The Texans pick is now in. Washington is on the clock, so we're going to be.
Yeah, see, they're 2 picks behind, and they're too busy babbling. So maybe if I change the channel, we'll be on the Washington pick, because they just said Ravens pick is in, which was 14th. They said Houston's pick was in, which is 15th, and the Washington. So they're 3 picks behind. Because we're too busy fucking gabbing about shit.
Georgia defense was phenomenal, and a big reason was Jordan Davis. What I love about him is that he worked himself into that dominant player. He was just a three-star recruit, ends up being named as All-American.
Okay. Now we know what that does. There we go. I went to that. That was bothering me. Ravens is in. 14th pick. Kyle Hamilton, safety, Notre Dame. Notre Dame. Notre Dame. Hold, please.
So there you go. He decided to change the game plan on the fly, huh?
Kyle Hamilton, Notre Dame, Ultra Team. 14th pick, number 1 pick of the Baltimore Ravens. Houston is on the clock. Houston. Oh, Houston, you're on the clock. Houston, she's on the clock. Houston, she's on the clock. Yep, Houston's on the clock. I'm fucking bored as hell. Shit. Ooh, nobody's watching. Nobody's doing anything. I'm out on 4 platforms and nobody is here. My life sucks. I'm ending it all. No, I'm not. I'm really not. Who's that chick? Houston's pick is in 15th. And we're talking to this guy now.
Lewis and Reed, how will you make your mark?
I just hope to keep the tradition going. I mean, they already have a great team. I just hope to add to the defense and do what I can.
Well, they hope you do too. Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, so Kurt Warner, take it away. I tell you what, on the surface, guys, you kind of wonder, hey, got Chuck Clark, we got Marcus Williams, who we just signed in the offseason, but you're seeing more and more teams go to these 3 safety looks. Tough for a quarterback to recognize what teams are doing. You see the Chiefs, you see the Steelers do it. This is one of those best man on the board. We believe he can play lots of spots, and he's going to make our defensive backfield really, really good. Thanks, Kurt. So lots happening here because the Texans and Washington Commanders have just we're about to get the pick, but Hollywood Brown has just been traded by the Ravens and a 3rd-round pick in this year's draft to Arizona for the right to move back and take Arizona's 1st-round pick, and Brown is back with Kyler Murray. They played college ball together. So we'll chew on that in a moment, but we've got another draft choice. It's the Houston Texans' second of the night.
15th pick. In the 2022 NFL draft,
15th pick, Houston.
Texans select Kenyon Green.
Kenyon Green, Texas A&M guard.
Kenyon Green, one of the best interior linemen, but does have position flexibility. He's played 4 different spots. Laken Tomlinson, we saw the money he just got with the Jets. That was my comparison there for big Kenyon Green. This dude at 323 pounds can generate some serious movement in the run game. We talked about knockoff power and displacement. That's what he can give you. He's going to be able to provide that at the next level as well. Working up to the second level, climb up there, take great angles, wall off, stay attached. That's what he does outstanding for Jimbo Fisher in that Texas A&M offense. You want to pull him, show you his ability to get outside. He can do that as well. Here he is finishing, nasty, getting on top of you. That's what he does. There he is pulling, getting out there, kicking outside. And then a pass pro. You're
Not bad.
Get through him. He's so powerful. He's going to stay attached.
I'll be back.
So no trades in the top 10, but once the next
You'll see me walk by.
So the Eagles could get Jordan Surf with the Eagles fans. Look out, everybody. And then, who would have thought? There's a receiver trade. Not Debo, but Hollywood here in Vegas.
I've traveled every road in this city. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Across the desert, man. I breathe the mountain air, man. Travel like I had my share, man. I've been everywhere. I've been to Pittsburgh, Harrisburg, Gravelburg, Colorado, Cedar City, Dodge City, Water City. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere.
We love stuff, and there's some really great stuff out there. But I doubt that any of us will look back in our lives and think, I wish I bought even thinner TV, found a lighter light heater, or had an even smarter smartphone. Do you think any of us will look at our lives and regret the things we didn't buy? Or the places we didn't go?
This season, the new era of Thursday Night Football begins. With the Chiefs host the Chargers September 15th. Welcome to the Prime Night Ball. Only on Prime Video.
Yo, Garrett, it's Debo. You and I, we're a lot alike. You can catch. You can run. You can score from anywhere on the field. If you're a threat, though, you're also a target. Everyone is coming for you. I just got one thing to say for anyone that's trying to stop you. Man, good luck. See you at the draft. What an outstanding season.
Relive every unbelievable play and thrilling finish from this past season with game replays. Only on NFL Game Pass for just $9.99. Get football on your terms with NFL Game Pass.
If you love fantasy sports, you have to check out Underdog Fantasy. Underdog users have already won over $30 million in prizes, and you could be next. Just go to underdogfantasy.com to get started.
Pesky leaks. Gorilla waterproof patch and seal spray, of course. Seals out water, air, and moisture, indoors and out. For the toughest jobs on planet Earth. Available in spray, liquid, and tape.
Xfinity Mobile runs on America's most reliable 5G network, but for up to half the price of Verizon. So you have more money for more stuff. This phone, fewer groceries. This phone, groceries. This phone, fewer concert tickets.
All right, so
This phone, more concert tickets. And not just for my shows. Switch to
finally made it to
Existing customers get amazing value for their everyday price range today.
the Washington pick. And then we go to a commercial. Commander's pick is it. Stop, collaborate, and listen. But I'm not gonna. I did my part, Giants, and now we have the Commanders. So the experts think that the Washington Red Commanders are going to go wide receiver. I don't know. 16th pick, the Washington Commanders pick Jahan Dotson, Penn State wide receiver. So the Washington Red Commanders number 1 draft pick is Jahan Dotson, Penn State wide receiver. He's 5'10", and that's all I know, because now they have taken his stats away, and I have no idea what they were. But he's from Penn State. And that'll do it for me, because we got Chargers, Philadelphia, New Orleans, Pittsburgh, New England, Green Bay, Baltimore, Dallas, Buffalo, Tennessee, Tampa Bay, Green Bay, New Orleans, Kansas City, Cincinnati. And basically, other than the quarterbacks, all the big name wide receivers have gone. Defensively, we're still looking for a linebacker. We've had a safety. We've had a couple cornerbacks go. We had a couple edge rushers go. We had a defensive tackle. So we're just linebackers. Quarterback, nobody's taken a quarterback yet. As far as big name players, it was a defensive draft coming in. It turned out to be a defensive draft altogether. Wide receivers went big in the first round as well. The Chargers just joined Johnson, Boston College, a guard from Boston College, so local boy for me. What I am looking for now is I do this every year. I watch to see who the Giants pick and who the NFC East picks. But then, because I'm local in Massachusetts, I like to see who goes from Boston College, UMass, who, if any, UConn players go. Same with UMass, if any players go, UMass. First Boston College guy goes first round, though. That's pretty cool. 17th overall from Boston College. That's a deal. Zion Johnson, Boston College, goes to the Chargers. So West Coast College, East Coast College boy gets to go play ball in the West Coast. So we're done. Giants are pretty done till tomorrow. I don't even know if they have any picks tomorrow. I'm happy as a Giants fan. They did good. I grade them a B. And only reason they don't get an A is just the way things played out. But
receiver A.J. Brown wanting a new contract. Tennessee and A.J. Brown have split. And the Eagles essentially just drafted A.J. Brown 18th overall in this draft. We're back to ruminate on this one in a moment.
So we had a trade for a pick, and the Eagles got A.J. Brown from the Titans. And they just drafted a wide receiver as well. So they're building a receiving core there in Philadelphia. All right. That's it for me. I'm done. I'm out of here. This was something to do. Basically a waste of time. Thank you. Good night.